Hello and welcome to video number 3, Where do I get R and RStudio? Hopefully, you've decided that R is something worth looking into. However, before you can do that, you need to get your hands on R as well as the RStudio front end. I would suggest just Googling RStudio Desktop. Among your search results should be one for RStudio Desktop. Click on that link. RStudio will not work unless a fairly current version of R has already been installed. Therefore, step number 1 is to install R. Even if you already have R installed, it's not a bad idea to do this, just to make sure you have a current version. Therefore, just go ahead and click on the Download and Install R button. At this point, you need to select the link for your operating system. In my case, that means that I click on Download R for Windows. Then, click on Install R for the first time. At the time that this video is being created, that is followed by clicking on Download R-4.3.1 for Windows to download the installation file. Click on the installation file to commence installing R. When prompted, click on Run. You may then need to provide permission for the installation to proceed. From here on out, unless you have some specific reason for doing otherwise, I would just accept all of the default options. In the course of installing R, your web browser may have opened up a new tab. Go back to your previous tab, that is the one for installing RStudio, to proceed to the next step in the process. In my case, below the heading reading To Install RStudio, I click on Download RStudio for Windows. If you have an operating system other than Windows, you will need to scroll down on the page and select the appropriate installation file for your operating system. Click on the downloaded file to begin the installation. Again, you may need to provide permission to install the application. Unless you have reasons to do otherwise, once again, I would just accept the default options during the setup process. At the conclusion of the setup process, click on Finish. Now that you have R and RStudio, let's proceed to the fourth video of this series, Resources for Learning R.